Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome back to my channel here at Greenwood Girl Cards, Jill Norwood Designs. I am coming on as a creative designer for my creative time to share the 149th edition release. So my Creative Times release will go live at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time this morning, and the sale will run from 8 a.m. today through Saturday night at midnight on February 22nd, 2025. So I hope you'll shop early and remember to use your discount codes. Mine is Jill, but you can use any one of the design team members' discount codes and you will save 15% on your purchase during the period of the new release sale, which again ends Saturday night at midnight. We are doing a blog hop today, and you can leave comments on this video as well as on my Instagram post and on each design team member's post to be eligible for the giveaways. And Emma will talk about those over on her channel, and she has all the information there. So just be sure as you're hopping around and viewing everybody's projects that you're leaving comments, and that will make you eligible to win. You must be 18 years old and follow the other rules of the giveaway. So let's dive in. I'm going to go through the products that are coming out today. Then I'll show you my projects. And I have one bonus project today that I made that I'll share too. So we're releasing these beautiful coffee bean epoxy stickers. Oh my gosh, I really like these. They just add the perfect finishing touch to any coffee project that you're working on. And I love that she did these in two different tones. There's a lighter brown and a darker brown. I hope you can see it on camera. Some of them are a lighter brown and some of them are a darker brown, just like coffee beans. So those are item number MCTES01, so epoxy sticker 01. Okay, so that's the first product. Then we have the Coffee Background 2025 embossing folder, item number MCTE03. So it's the embossing folder number 3. And this has the most beautiful pattern of all different coffee drinks like Americanos, espresso, macchiato, cappuccino. And then it also has just different little coffee mugs and coffee, a French press coffee maker, and just all sorts of little coffee beans and stuff throughout the folder. And this embosses so beautifully. So I just love this embossing folder. And you can kind of get a feel for what the embossing folder looks like by looking at the paper, because the paper here on the backs of all of these is the same pattern as what's in this embossing folder. So that kind of gives you an idea of the pattern that's being embossed into the paper. So this is the paper pad, and this is also being released. It's called Brewed with Love 2025. And this is a beautiful set of papers. It's 6 by 8.5 inch papers, and you're getting 24 sheets, and just beautiful design. So this is the cover. It shows you all the papers in the collection. But for the release today, I also took them out to show them to you. So you have this beautiful coffee bean paper, and on the back is that beautiful background. And this is in a very dark chocolate brown that kind of mimics the coffee beans on the front side. Then you have these little coffee rings with little hearts and little specks of coffee throughout and little washes of coffee. And then on the back of this one is that same print, but in a lighter tone, almost like a tea color, sort of a taupey tea color. And then you have this page, which has coffee to go, these little carts. And there's so many people that did projects with these. I didn't get a project made with these, but I hope to very soon. So really, really cute. I just love these. And you'll notice there's one in red, one in blue, one in green, and one in a kind of a goldy yellow color. And then you also have all of these sentiments that you can add to your projects and cut out also. And there is a die that fits this, and Emma explains it over on her channel, but you can also just cut them with your paper trimmer if you want. So this is a really nice page. And then on the back of this one, there's almost more of a reddish tone of that background. So really, really pretty. And then this one is a newspaper print, all coffee related. So you have croissants and coffee and muffins, all things that remind you. There's some macaroons. There's a latte here. There's a hand holding a latte. There's coffee beans. So just a really neat print. I love this page. And then on the back of that one is this pretty almost bluish purple color. And so that's the same print, but in a bluish purple. Then we have this page, and this page has all of the different coffee tops, and they show the coffee art on them. So you have little hearts and just ones that say I love you or love you, and it's just a really sweet print. And then on the back of that one you have sort of a taupey brown, and then you have this stripe paper which has greens and golds and browns, and on the back of that one is more of a green color. Okay, so those are the papers, and now that you've seen those, I'm going to show the stamps and dies that are being released. So we have the coffee bean card stamps and dies, and this is MCT 436, and this is the one that makes the sweet little coffee card. And we have two different envelopes that will coordinate with this, and one of them is the 3x3 envelope die, which I did show, but I'll pull it out and show you again. So this 3x3 fancy envelope die set, this will coordinate perfectly with this. But this is the new set that's coming out, and I love this little card. It's been made into macaroons. You can make it as a coffee bean, and it's a sweet card size that fits in that 3x3 layer card. And then on this, you have all of these sweet sentiments. One of them does have a misspelling, but that is being taken care of. And when you receive your set, you will have a corrected stamp in it. So this says, thinking of you, coffee is on me. Huge congratulations. Thank you so much. Sending hugs and love. Sending well wishes your way. Smile, it's your birthday. Cake, candles, and smiles. It's your day. So wonderful set. I love this coffee bean card. It's just really fun. Then we have the Perk You Up Stamps and Dies, MCT 437. And this one has this wonderful stamp of the 3 coffee cups with coffee kind of spilling out the sides. It has these two circle stamps that can be used on the dies that come with this. And it has a little something to perk you up. Words cannot espresso how awesome you are. Coffee and friends make the perfect blend. The 4 sweet faces, and then this little latte cup. And then you can cut out the 3 cups with this die. You can cut out the latte cup. And then these 2 dies coordinate with the circle stamps. So just a wonderful, wonderful set. Again, I love these stamp and die set combos. And then we have the coffee frames and charms dies. This is a wonderful set. You can do so much with this set. You can use these dies as backgrounds on your cards. You can make bookmarks. You can use this. It fits perfectly, I discovered, on the front of the bag. And I mentioned that to Emma the other night. And so I know she did a bag that shows this on the front of the coffee bag. So it also fits on the front of that bag if you want to purchase that die set too. And I love the way this coffee bean layer looks. It's just a neat piece. You could do shakers with this also. And then you have a little scoop, a little latte, a 3-bean charm, a latte charm, and a heart charm with a little coffee bean. So a great set. I love that one. And then the piece de resistance is the coffee bag die set. And all of these dies pretty much will work back to this die set. You can use a lot of them on the bag. And this has a beautiful coffee bean ring with a backer. It has a 2-piece frame set that you can use to put on the front of the coffee bag. And then this die will also coordinate back to this circle die, and that's in the other set. And you can create a layered tag with that has a small back layer to it. So wonderful, wonderful sets. I love how they all work together, and you can do so many different things with them. So those are all of the products, and what I'm going to do now is set these aside, and I'll show you what I created for the release. So let me get these out of the way. We'll just set those over here, and I'm going to go ahead and bring out my projects. So let's start with this coffee bag die, or the coffee bag project rather. So this is that beautiful coffee bag, and you can see the sweet frame with the little coffee beans on the front. And then I just used the single circle, and I stamped coffee and friends make the perfect blend. And then you can see the little charm up here is the little scoop, and I added some of the epoxy stickers to it. This is that beautiful paper with the little mugs. You can see the heart has the latte art and a heart, and then it also has this love you art and just different things on it. So what a neat paper that is. And then if you look at this piece, you can see that this would also fit on the bag. So you could also decorate the bag with this beautiful coffee bean set, and I love the little hearts that are cut out of the coffee beans. So you can also make this into a bookmark, or even just use this as a tag to hang this from a brown bag, and maybe you're giving someone a pound of coffee beans or something. So just if you are someone who gives a lot of coffee gifts, which we used to own coffee, we owned cafes for many years, and I love having these types of things available if you're the kind of person that gives coffee gifts a lot. So those were two of the projects that I did. And then if you remember the little coffee bean card, I made this little coffee bean. He says, "Coffee is on me." And I added a little flower and then two of the little beans kind of behind the flower. And then you open it up, and I did the layering piece on the inside. And these just turn out so cute with this little 3x3 fancy envelope die. And they fit perfectly in there. And you're able to close that and have a beautiful little card. So I just love these. It's so fun to make a bunch of these and then give them as a gift to somebody so that they have them on hand when they need them. So there's that one there. And I love all these papers. They're so charming. And then I also wanted to make it up as a macaroon. And so I just cut the layering piece here in half, and then I cut about a quarter or an eighth of an inch off of each side so that I could put some glass glitter and stickles in here to make the macaroon frosting. And then I used a flower and some little leaves to create the little macaroon decoration. So really, really sweet. And then I used this paper to create the envelope once again, and the macaroon card fits perfectly in there. And then here is the card that I made with the Perk You Up set. And I did go in and add some glossy accents yesterday after I got off air, just to make the coffee really glisten like coffee. And I thought it matched up better with the little epoxy stickers that way. And again, this one has that beautiful embossing. You can see how pretty the embossed detail is. This cardstock is one that has a white core, and I did sand this a little bit so that that white core would allow the detail of the embossing to show up. And then inside, you can see how I use the dies that are in the set that create the circles. And I stamped the little frame with the coffee beans on this card, and I added the little latte. And then the circle that cuts out from this is what I put over here. It says a little something to perk you up. And then I just added one of Emma's beautiful rectangle stitch dies and just a strip of the paper. And then on the back, I did one of her smaller rectangle dies with the little latte, just to add a little detail to the back of the card. And then today, I did an additional card using this set, but instead of paper piecing it, I decided to color it. So I used red, green, and blue as the focal point colors, and I just used one of the faces, and then I used the stamp, "Words Cannot Espresso, How Awesome You Are," and I split it between the two cups. And this is Emma's beautiful postage circle dies. Let me show you that set. This is called the Circle Postage Dies MCT D549. And I used the largest one and the largest circle die. So you can see the stitching on the circle die, and then this beautiful postage detail with the little punched holes in it. And I just cut a portion of the aperture off to have the card just use part of it. And I love how that turned out. And then I just put a few epoxy stickers around the coffee cups. And then inside, I left the sentiment blank on the inside, but on the back, I did one of the little lattes. So this is such a fun stamp to color, and I really had fun with it. I love the little faces and how the sentiments fit into the cups like that. And then the papers that I used to create that card is the Hot Chocolate Season 2024 paper pad. And this is a great paper pad to coordinate with these products because the text papers in here are all about hot chocolate. And then you have these beautiful ginghams. And so I love how that created this card. Really, really perfect to go with these particular products. So that's the Hot Chocolate Season 2024 paper pad. And then this card here is the last card I have to share with you. And this one uses some of Emma's 6x6 papers called Gingerbread Kisses. And her 6x6 papers, because the paper company she was working with has gone out of business, she had to switch to a new company. And so all the files for those papers are going away. So she's retiring them, and they are on sale in her shop. So if there's any 6x6 paper pads you want, you can get a great deal on them right now in Emma's shop. And then we have all of these, this card with all of these little latte cups and the little scoops. Each one of them has a little coffee bean added to it, and then the little hearts. And I did emboss the background of this, and then I used some Victorian Velvet pink ink to bring out the detail in everything. So this is just a fun spring card, and I thought I would add that into some of the coffee cards, coffee tone cards that are already on there. And then this one inside said, "Coffee and friends make the perfect blend." And then on the back, I added the little charm that has the 3 coffee beans in yellow. So just a really, really sweet, more of a spring toned card. But I just love how these coffee cups look paper pieced. I think they are so adorable, and they are also so much fun to color. So that is everything for this release. And I hope you guys enjoy shopping. And if you're going to make a purchase, I want to say thank you in advance for supporting My Creative Time. It's a small family-owned business. And Emma does such a wonderful job designing creative products for us to work with. So I hope you enjoyed everything I shared, and I also hope you enjoy hopping around to see all of the projects from the entire design team on Instagram and here on YouTube. And I still haven't even been able to see anything. I've had a really busy couple days, but I'm hoping I'm going to have some time this weekend to look at all the posts. So everybody there, everyone is so inspiring. Just so many beautiful ideas and projects that have been made with these. So enjoy hopping around. Don't forget to leave comments so that you can be part of the giveaway. Each of us designers draws 2 names, one from Instagram and one from YouTube. We submit them to Emma, and then Emma draws the names out of the hat, one winner for Instagram and one for YouTube. So be sure to leave your comments. Don't forget to enter your coupon codes when you check out to save 15%. Emma cannot go back and add them later. And keep in mind that the epoxy stickers and the embossing folder especially, once they sell out, that's it. They're gone. You cannot get them again. So because of the nature of ordering and the way things are nowadays, it's just first come, first serve basis. So I just want to reiterate that. Shop early if you're interested, especially in those products, which will not be available once they sell out. And thank you so much for all of your comments and all of your sweet wishes and, comments that you've left during the last couple days during the previews. And I hope you enjoy your shopping experience at My Creative Time. And thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. All right, everybody. Happy release day. Bye now.